Morning everyone, my name is Karen Aranas and this is my final output for MAN 203. I'll be creating my visualization based on my previous data, which is predicting medical insurance cost. So I need to import all the required libraries. I'll start with pandas. Next is numpy as np. Import um, matplotlib dot pyplot as plt, and then matplotlib inline import seaborn as sns, import warnings dot filter warnings ignore. Okay, next is df equals pd that read underscore csv um, desktop slash sqlite slash medical dot csv, and then df dot head function desktop sqlite medical there pd. Okay, so using the head function, I was able to show you the first 5 column of my dataset. Next is to show you the shape, df dot shape. Okay, oops, shape. All right, that shows us the complete dataset that we have, which is 1,338 entries. Next is df dot describe. Describe. Alright, so using the describe function, it shows the statistical data of our data set. We have here STD, standard deviation, mean 25%, 50%, and 75 percentile of our data. And then I'm gonna use df dtypes, df that dtypes to show types of my dataset, and let me check for any missing values. df dot is null dot sum. Okay, so we have 0 missing values, which is good. Now let me proceed with the graph and visuals. So sns dot set style equals white grid, and then f comma ax equals plot dot subplots, and then 1 pig size equals 12 by 8. Okay, and then ax equals SNS dot list plot, and then df um, charges okay, KDE equals true, oops, true, and then color equals C. plt dot title is distribution list. Okay, let me run. Alright. Okay, so for the distribution, it's actually right skewed. I'll be using natural log to make it more visual. Done. So that's f ax equals plt dot subplots 1 1 1 big size equals 12 by 8. Okay, and then ax equals sns dot list plot and p dot dot log 10 df charges. Okay, and then KDE equals true, color equals R. Alright, let me run. Okay, so this is a lot better. I'll be working on charges by region. Charges equals df, and then charges dot group by df dot region dot sum dot sort underscore values ascending equals true, then f ax equals dot plt dot subplots 1 1 big size equals 8 by 6. x equals SNS dot bar plot charges dot head. Okay, and then charges dot head dot index palette equals blues. Okay, alright, let's me run. Okay, so overall the highest medical charges are in southeast, and the lowest are in the southwest. Next is other criteria such as sex, um, or other factors such as sex, smoking, if smoking, and having children. So if AX equals BLT, that subplots 1 1 big size equals, oops, 12 by 8. Next is AX equals SNS bar plot X equals region. Okay, region, and then our Y is equal to um, charges, and then hue equals sex, data equals DF, and then palette equals cool. Alright, so let me run. Okay, let me do the one for smokers. Hold on, that's F AX equals BLT dot subplots 1 1, then big size equals 12 by 8, then AX equals SNS bar plot, and then our X is equals to um, region, and then oops, Y is equal to charges, and then U equals smoker, and then data equals df palette equals reds underscore r. Okay, so let me run. Alright. Next, visuals are for number of children. Okay, so f is ax equals plt dot subplots 1 1 pixels equals 12 8. Oops, 8. Alright, another one. Okay, ax equals sns bar plot, and then our x is going to be region, and then y is equal to charges, and then u is equals to children. Children. And then data equals df, then palette equals set1. Set1. Okay. Alright, let me run. Okay, so as we can see from these bar plots, the highest charges due to smoking are still on southeast, but the lowest are in the northeast, and people in the southwest generally smoke more than the people on the northeast, but people on the northeast have higher charges by gender than the southwest and northwest overall, and the people with children tend to have higher medical cost. I'll try to create a scatter plot for for the three, like smokers, children, having children, and based on their BMI. Okay, next is AX equals SNS dot LM plot, and then our X is going to be age, Y is going to be charges, and then oops, and then data equals df, and then hue is equals to smoker, oops, and then palette equals to one, set one, set one. Okay, X is, I have to copy this, like X, and then I have to change this to BMI, BMI, and then charges, and then smoker, and then another one is children, age, oops, children, Okay, set one. Let me change this to set a palette 2 and this one to palette 3. Okay, so let me run. Alright, so looking at the scatter plot, smoking has the highest impact on medical costs, even though the costs are growing with age, um, BMI, and having children. So next is